The other mistake that I see happen is I see customers will go somewhere for their tires, somewhere for their brakes. They'll go to a quick lube for their oil change, and they'll go to the auto repair shop for a repair. Well, what really should be happening is the customer should find someone that they know, they like, and they trust, and that facility should be in charge of that vehicle from the time they purchase it until the time they sell it. And when that happens, it's always less expensive to do it that way. You have a facility that knows the vehicle. You have a technician that knows the vehicle. But most importantly, the technician will know what was done to the car at 30,000, will know what was done to the car at 60 and at 90,000, and will make the correct recommendations based on the mileage and based on the service history of the car. When you go to a tire store to get your tires replaced, and then you go to a brake store to have your brake pads replaced, and then you go to a quick lube to have your oil change done, there's no real clear record of what's been done to the car, and that takes all of the responsibility of the repairs and places them on the customer as to figure out, well, what do I need to do, when should I do it? And all that could have been avoided by picking one quality auto repair shop and then having your car serviced there for everything.
Right, then you can also, I can imagine if someone's going to all those different types of places that there can be some finger pointing. Something goes wrong with the vehicle, one place can say, well, if they had done this, and then the customer's the only one that really loses in the end.
Sure, and finger pointing and often duplicate repairs. You know, we'll see cars that were in the shop, and we had done, let's say we'd done a 30,000 mile service to the car, and then 5,000 miles later, that customer's at a quick lube having the oil change done, and they're telling the consumer they need a transmission service. Well, that was, you know, they had their car serviced, you know, 2, 3, 4 months ago. They don't remember if they had the transmission service, so they spend another, you know, $100 to $150 to service the transmission when it was just done, you know, 3 or 4 months prior. And again, duplicate repairs on cars when consumers go to multiple places to have their vehicle serviced. That's the thing that's costly. You want to look at servicing your car as like you go to the doctor. You'll go to the doctor for all of your basic needs, your checkups, just to kind of a once-over look at you to make sure that you're healthy and everything that you're doing, your body's operating correctly. And there's certain times where your doctor will say, you know, we need to perform this test, or we need to, which is a diagnostic, you know, in order to get to the bottom of your problem. And then there's other times that you'll get a clean bill of health and you'll move on. And then there's other times where they'll perform the test and they'll say, well, I think, you know, at this point in time we've looked you over and everything seems to be okay, but I'm a little concerned about this test result, so I think you should see a specialist. Well, here with us, the technician that's working on your car is the specialist. He's also, you know, so he's not just a general practitioner that just does oil changes. The technician that's doing your oil changes is a master technician, so he's going to be able to do the oil change. He's going to be able to look at the car. He's going to be able to touch it and see it and smell it